You're correct, Rick. It seems weird that just seems like a few minutes ago we're out here talking, and that conversation had hope in it. I'm foggy on timeline right now, but what feels like about half an hour ago, we had got Shannon up into the air. She was being hydrated, she was getting medications, and sometimes things turn quickly, and just a few minutes ago her body just gave out and she took her last breath. There's a lot of people in there that gave their all. Now those same people are going through a process of removing the different straps, getting the equipment out of the space, because we know that we're going to have to move through the next portion of this, which is allowing our elephants here to partake in the mourning process. So in a few minutes they'll be given access inside where they'll get their chance to say goodbye. And then later this afternoon we will do a necropsy, and we'll at least start that today. That may carry over into tomorrow, and see what we can learn from this. I think overall, there's a lot of people here that are very saddened by what we just experienced. But we will take this experience and tell the story of the system with lifting an elephant, and thankful for all the people that Shannon touched.
And Brendan, while we were out here, the elephants knew it. They knew it. They were over there, and then all of a sudden they all gathered. They know it.
Yeah, elephants are amazing creatures. There are ways of communication, the things that they know. They're incredible to experience.
So were you able to experience the atmosphere, and when people found out that she had passed away, how was that?
When I went back inside from being here, it was very quiet. Because as people, you start to, even before the veterinarian has the chance to make the final determination. And it affects people in different ways. There's a group of firemen and emergency rescue people that I think were stunned and in disbelief. When you work in the zookeeping field, there's a lot of tears, and at the same time, there's a lot of fronts. We know that those people will grieve later, but still feel like there's a job that has to be done now.
So will you guys go through with, those blood samples still and just try and figure out what?
Absolutely. I mentioned earlier that there's not, in relative size speaking, there's not a huge database for some of those values with elephants, and we want to make sure that we contribute to what database there is.
And so somebody's asking, where is she going now? What happens to her moving forward?
We're not entirely sure yet. We know that we have old elephants here, so we've thought through a lot of processes, and our typical approach is when animals die here, they get cremated. And with an elephant, we have had conversations in the past not been recent, with a group in Oklahoma that sometimes prepare specimens for museums. And if that's a way she can continue to help educate people about why elephants are relevant, why they're important, we may consider going that route.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Brendan. Sorry to
Sorry.
hear about that.
Sorry.
No, I understand.
So.
It happens.